Yes, is there a day that resonates more with football fans the world over? The local derby, a staple of the game, from Madrid to Milan, from Santiago to Sydney. There is simply nothing like it, either in this game or any other. Sydney FC and Western Sydney Wanderers doesn't have much history yet. What it does have is passion by the bucket load, helped by the natural split in the city's geography, given an almighty nudge by the jaw-dropping success of the Wanderers in their debut season. These two feel they should be challenging for honours every season, but today's derby does have a little bit of a whiff of desperation about it for different reasons. Defeat for the Wanderers will surely see them relinquish their premiership, while a loss for Sydney will have the Vultures circling again after a summer of discontent off the park. On the park, a final spot is by no means guaranteed for the Sky Blues, but the destiny of which at least remains in their own hands. Sasha Ognanovski, such an organiser at the back. Might have a bit more to do here as Depuzo swings it in. Santalab climbs, chance! Goal for the Wanderers! Shinji Ono is the Johnny on the spot. From 6 yards out, he couldn't miss. Advantage Western Sydney, again at Allianz Stadium in the derby.
Well, Brendan Santalab, before we get to the goal scorer, Shinji Ono, one of the last times he was here was saluting the Ottawa Red Diamonds fans amassed behind the same goal. But he has been incredible nuisance value, Brendan Santalab. Look at him throw his weight around there in between two Sydney FC defenders. They couldn't deal with it. And Santalab caused enough trouble for the rebound to fall to Shinji Ono, who pounced lethally past Janjetovic into the goal.
And in a game such as this, the first goal, oh so crucial, and the Wanderers have got it. And Shinji Ono scores in back-to-back derbies at Allianz Stadium. The foul on Garcia gives Sydney a chance. Petkovic to swing it in, good tail on it. His first A-League goal ever. What a time to score it. 1-1.
Well, that was a delightfully swung in free kick. And it's not often we get to say this, but from a set piece, an attacking header has been well and truly nailed. He snuck in on the blind side and then craned his neck.
You reckon?
Or did he?
I think it just
on his shoulder.
I think it just hit him. Sydney won't care.
It's gone off his Johnny Mulder. I'm just about to give a rap to a bloke for finally heading a ball in and he's used his shoulder. Heaven help me.
Well, Ante Kovic certainly has to shoulder his part of the... Oh, now, Beecham has left it short. Open goal! Garcia rolls it into the back of the net. What a gift from the Wanderers. Richard Garcia couldn't miss. Calamity for Western Sydney. Joy unbridled for those in sky blue.
Well, that is a coach killer. And Richie Garcia put one on a plate for the Western Sydney Wanderers and now has accepted a similar gift from the opponents. That's horrible from Michael Beecham, and as soon as he's left that one short, he knew what was going to happen.
It is an awful moment for Michael Beecham.
Well, they've come from behind, Sydney FC, and they should have been 2 down, and now they're 2-1 up.
Well, Frank Farina can...
My eyes deceived me then, Simon, and someone have a handful of Nikolai Topol-Stanley's shirt as that ball was slung in. Topol-Stanley didn't make anything of it, fair enough for him.
Well, half the ground doing the Poznan, as we confirm the attendance, 40,285. Another blockbuster crowd at Allianz Stadium for the derby. Here's a chance for them to seal it once and for all, perhaps. Garcia. Gamero's gone down in a heap. Penalty! Sydney FC! Yellow card for Pollins.
Well, I think I saw a hand in there. I'm just not sure if it was Jerome Pollins's. I've gone off very early. Yeah. Yeah, there it was too.
Well, Pollins almost seemed to stop as though he's anticipating the whistle to be blown.
Exactly. So it was clearly the handball, and you got to play the whistle.
Wow. Well, we've seen one penalty saved. What about this one in front of the Cove? Ali Abbas wins the derby for Sydney FC. Cue sky blue delirium.
Well, Ali Abbas has been in it up to his neck in pretty much everything here tonight. It's hit up. That's the hand I saw, Urosevsky's hand. That's what Pollins has claimed. That's a handball against Sydney FC. He's anticipated the whistle. Wrongly so. You've got to play the whistle, which Ali Abbas did once the restart was ordered, and he finished it emphatically.
Well, what a turnaround we've had here tonight. And Ali Abbas, who's almost literally spilt blood for the cause tonight. Saying as well, Andy, from the Western Sydney Wanderers defensively.
Well, it's not a game they should have lost. Similar to their Champions League outing, but lose it they have.
That is confirmed. Sydney is sky blue in the derby for just the second time. They have a home win against the Wanderers for the first time at the third attempt. Tempers still fraying after the full-time whistle. Teammates even wrestling each other. Ali Abbas, whose kick proved decisive, will not be quietened. And Sydney FC would just not lie down, despite falling behind, despite conceding a penalty that was missed by Mark Bridge. It is a hugely important victory for the Sky Blues, particularly in terms of their hopes of making the finals. They're back into the top six after this win now. It is, however, a crushing blow for the Wanderers and their dreams of retaining the Premiership as their four-game unbeaten run in this particular fixture comes to an end. What drama we had in the second half. A little bit flat in the first half, but 4 goals and plenty more talking points. Ali Abbas will need a cold shower above all the others. But it is a sky blue day in the Harbour City. Sydney FC have won it by 3 goals to 1.